Hello to all my viewers and subscribers. I'm here with a special person. I met her last year, same date. I'm on a farm, a lavender slash apple farm. And what's the name of the farm again?
Apple Hill Lavender.
Apple Hill Lavender. I'm gonna walk and show you guys around a little bit on the outside. She's very close to closing at the moment, so I just catch her like 5 minutes. So guys, so lovely lady, lovely family. How long now you guys been in business? Second, seventh
Fourth
generation?
generation, yep, since 1906.
Fourth generation. Wow.
Yeah,
And use the what?
1906 is
And
when the
use
farm
this, use
started.
the fourth
I'm the fourth generation.
fourth generation. And how you think this farm gonna continue as in like growth?
Well, that's a good question. I think diversifying, getting different crops, looking at medicinal herbs. We planted some elderberries, looking at that. I think getting out of apples might be a good option.
Yes, it is. It is. And
It's
also,
expensive.
and also, right now, I realize, for some reason, I came here last year, and these guys was here much earlier.
Yep.
I don't want you to get into details why, but I realized these guys came up late this year.
Yeah,
Did your
3
farm
months
get
late.
affected? Why they came up late?
Our farm has been impacted in a really big way, especially with the economy right now and banks being a little bit nervous with farms. So it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter for farms to survive,
Yeah.
especially when you're a small farm. We're only
Yeah.
50 acres, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah.
big guys that are like 1,000 acres, they're thriving, but it's the small guys that are really struggling right now. Like
So,
us.
how do you find sales as in apple juice and stuff like that? 'Cause I know you don't do apple juice, but you sell apple to
We sell
place.
into the juice market, but we're not selling into the juice market this year. So the cost of growing and the cost of picking to sell into the juice market is about the same as what we would get from the juice. So there's no point in picking juice anymore because it costs us just as much to do it as it does what we get for it. So we may as well not pick juice. When we pick for the grocery stores, we're only picking the biggest, nicest fruit right now because that's our biggest bang for our buck. As costs for production increase, we have to be really careful. The grocery store only pays us what they pay us. They've only been paying us the same price for the past 15 years, even though we are paying a lot more at the grocery store to buy our apples back. But we're not getting paid very well from them, and the cost of growing it is just increasing every year by leaps and bounds. So I have to kind of watch when it gets to that point where I only make this much money, and soon it's going to start costing me more to make it than it is what I'm getting for it.
Okay.
So that's when I'm going to have to think about what
Switch
we
over,
can do that's
switch over to
different.
something.
Yeah.
So how is the traffic with like just local people come in and buy? How
Yeah.
does it work? It's not that heavy, right?
Well, it's great.
It's great.
Yeah.
I was just talking to
awesome.
I was just talking to my cousin, which my cousin is a part of this farm. He's been coming here for over 20 some years. I think
Yeah,
it's
who's your cousin?
Evan.
Oh yeah, Evan. He's been coming a long
Like 20
time.
more than 23 years.
Since yes.
Yeah, I know.
23.
And it's so funny that I live so close. When I say close, it's like maybe less than 45 minutes drive. But last year was the first time I reached out to him, and he sent me the address, and I look it up. I'm like, wow, I can go see him. But I noticed a lot of the lavender right now. The season is like out right now.
Yeah, it's done. So it dies off. So the season is pretty much just July. So we just recently gave it a nice haircut, so it
Yeah.
looks pretty.
Yeah, I'm gonna
And it
walk out
smells
there.
good.
I'm gonna walk out there. So what's the main goal of like switching over? Like what you really want to switch over to if you're gonna switch from apples?
Agritourism, right? So drawing people into the farm, educating people about the farm, educating people about farming, so that they have a greater understanding and appreciation for where their food comes from. That's a big part of it.
But do you think the younger generation gonna be into that?
Absolutely, totally, 100%. Absolutely, they will be. Especially when they're coming to a farm that's sustainable, especially when they're coming to a farm that's environmentally friendly. They're going to be wanting to learn more, and they're more engaged in the processes and in awe of it. And I think that's the opportunity to do it. The older generation, somewhat so, because they like the history of the farm.
Yeah.
But it's the younger generation that loves all of like the little fine details.
Really?
So, for example, we are doing pick your own right now, and I took a whole group of them out, and there was about 10 of them that go pick your own apples, and I was showing them in an apple, there's dots on the apple. If you ever look at an apple, look at it, you'll see dots on it, and those are the nostrils of the apple. So as soon as I start sharing stories like that, the apples actually breathe through those little dots, just like nostrils. just like we do.
Yeah.
Those types of stories capture people's attention. They're more interested in it because, oh, that's interesting. Who knew that apples had nostrils?
I actually didn't know that
Yeah.
until I came to
Oh,
Canada.
Oh, there you go.
When I came to Canada.
Oh, there you
And
go.
my friend, because my channel name is Jamaican Newfie.
Oh.
And my friend that gave me the name Jamaican Newfie, we always go to farm. I went to farm one time and they were talking about it.
Oh,
And I'm
cool.
like, what?
Yeah,
I
captures people's attention.
think it was 2005 to be exact. I know. So, you know,
Yeah.
it's never too old to learn about something.
Never
but
too old.
but for some reason, I realized, as you said, the grocery store is selling the apple like twice than they pay you, right?
They pay us about 50 cents a pound, and they sell them back to us for $5 a pound in the grocery store. So that's like about 1,000% markup.
What?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
That's what shocks everybody.
It seems to me like it's this big
I'd be
food
lucky to
train
pay 50%.
place. Like, so you don't sell locally, like to small local shops around like
We
all
don't
this
have
town?
small local shops.
What about markets? There's no markets around?
There's little markets around, and you might get some bins in there, but we produce millions of pounds of fruit a year. So those small markets aren't going to move 1 million pounds a year, right? The grocery store systems will. But the grocery store systems have Canadian fruit and Mexican fruit and Italian fruit and New Zealand fruit, apples, right? So when people go to the grocery store, they're buying from all over the world, not just from Ontario. They should be buying first from Ontario and then from all over the world, but that's not how the grocery store system works. The grocery store system likes to make money. That's their whole goal, and they like to buy fruit that's a heck of a lot cheaper than what we grow here, right?
For some reason, I realize this tariff thing. It's kind of mind-boggling to a lot of different
It's
sector
been a
of that.
big impact.
I know,
Yeah.
but you know, I think something will break. We don't know what's gonna break it. Some change gonna make. We don't know how it's gonna make, but it's gotta make. Because at the end of the day, where the tariffs start, it's affecting them too. It's affecting like everybody. But at the end of the day, I don't think, looking at the old tariff, I think the person them who dealing with the tariff, they kind of doing good, so it's not really affecting them. But we have to remember that when people put you in certain position, who can take you out? Same people, right? So a lot of times people tend to, I'm touching on a little bit of politics here, but not getting too deep in it. I realize a lot of people these days, they tend to be so diehard to a certain party, and that's a big problem.
Yeah, you need to be
Because in my country, when I used to vote, I vote for both parties because I look what's going on. I don't vote for you because I like you. I vote for you because you're doing something good. But also, I realize, as you know, we lost our prime minister. He stepped down. I'm not gonna get into details. It's a good thing. It was a mess, but who knows if this guy gonna fix it? Let's see. You have to give people time. But at the end of the day, I think Canadian farmers should be like on the first agenda for them to fix certain things for you guys. Because at the end of the day, you don't see them, but I'm sure no, you're paying a lot of taxes.
Yeah, a lot of taxes and a lot of costs that go into what we're doing, right? I mean, it's not very often that you're going to see, like, look at the combines that are used in the cornfields, right, to make cornflakes.
I know.
Like, those combines are millions of dollars,
Yeah.
right? And that's just one machine that they use on the thing. Like, all farming is expensive. But part of the problem is that at the political level, there isn't a really strong voice for the farmer.
Yeah.
So I like to say that it's easy to farm if your plow is a pen and you're 1,000 miles from the cornfield.
Yeah.
So all these people that are making decisions about farmers are all these people sitting in the big cities with their pens and their paper and their desks who haven't been out to the farm to see what's going on and ask the questions. So
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna show you guys some of our lavender fragrance she have here. She's gonna walk me around and I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna turn around the camera, show you guys what she have here. Maybe you guys who anywhere close to what this township called again?
yeah, Norfolk
Norfolk
County.
County. You guys can visit this farm. And what's the name of the farm again?
Apple Hill Lavender.
Okay, guys, you guys need to show up. Always in the Jamaican Newfie channel here. Watch. You guys can see what she have here. I'm gonna turn around the camera. Over here. So what do you have over here?
That
These are all different ingredients, right?
Well, there are different ingredients, but they're ingredients that we grow here right at the farm.
Oh,
right?
everything is
the
organic too, right?
chamomile, Everything is organically grown. We're
Yeah.
not certified organic.
Yeah.
But everything that we make is made from herbs that we've got right
Yeah.
here, right?
Yeah.
So these types of things, like the sweet relief massage oil, that's
Yeah.
really good for when you get sore muscles, that kind
Okay.
of stuff. So we do a lot of body products here.
So I got a bad back. So what do you have here?
Yeah,
Good.
that's right. So the sweet relief, that's perfect.
Sweet relief.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. The massage oil. You just massage it on, and
Yeah.
then it kind of takes care of that
Yeah.
little pain that's happening, right?
So and over here, what is this?
Well, now we're starting to do teas. So we've
Oh,
got
these
a
are
lot
teas.
of teas, so people can put teas in a bag and go
Mm-hmm.
home and be able to make it, which is kind of exciting. That's neat stuff. And then we've got tinctures using all of the herbs that we have
Yeah.
on the farm as well. People can use this for different ailments that they've got, right?
Yeah. I always just like to see how the lavender look. I love it.
Yeah.
Even all this setup
Yeah.
here, guys. Look at this setup here.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
As far as it
everybody
can
says
look.
that.
As far as it can look, it's all lavender, guys. And she have all kind of different fragrance. So you guys can check this. What's your website?
AppleHillLavender.com.
Yeah, check it out. And over the other side here, that's just
Apples.
apples over there. So this is just a
And
lavender.
antiques.
Yeah.
Yeah, for people to look at.
I like the setup. I like it. It's really nice. It's really nice. And I met this lady last year, and it was so nice talking to her. She kind of shut me up a bit, which she was right. I give her props on this. What is this thing here?
Yeah, that's an old washer, or sorry, not a washer, a wringer dryer.
Oh,
so people would wash
your
their
clothes.
clothes and they would put it through there, and it would wring out the water out of their clothes, and
Yeah.
that's how they would dry them.
Yeah, I love
That's
it.
ancient.
Yes,
It is
I can see that.
Yeah.
And these are like your deodorant, right? And soap and
yeah,
stuff.
deodorant, soap, hand and body stuff,
Yeah.
right? People really like to buy that kind of thing, so we just like make what people like.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I came here so late. I should have shown up a little bit earlier. I didn't know these guys was gonna finish work this early, so I went on the road, buy them some stuff, and decided I'm gonna come late. Then he called me because I was home cutting my lawn, and he called me and said, "Yeah, I'm finished work." I'm like, "Man, that's early. I should have known. I would come earlier."
Yeah.
I like your little setup here for a countryside here. It's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah,
I love it.
it's nice, isn't
But there's something over here I want to catch. I want you to give me a story about this painting here.
yeah.
What about? There's something special about this painting.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
about it?
Well, there's 3 different types of lavender in it, which is the cool part, right? So we've got lots of purple and a little bit of light pink here in the right, and then white, and then a really light purple or blue in the background.
Yeah.
So that's what's special about that. because
Okay.
there's a whole bunch of different kinds of lavender all at once.
Yeah,
in
it's
that.
nice. It's a beautiful scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
I love your setup. But you know what? Next year, I promise you, I'm gonna come here with my wife.
Yes.
I think she's gonna love it because she's into like she's into a lot of decoration right now.
Oh,
But she's a more own body. She's very own body, and right now we need to start go out more. But she don't really have nothing much to do with this YouTube channel because she's not a social media lady.
Right.
She don't even like to take pictures for years.
Oh,
So I know
really?
she's like that. But she's cool with what I'm doing, and she fully support. But I don't know. I love your setup, and I'll come back next year with her for sure.
Yeah, we have a lot of women that love this stuff.
Yes, I know. So my viewers, as you can see, I'm gonna end this video here, but it's gonna be a part 2 of the outside, showing you guys around the apple farm and around the lavender farm, show you guys what's going on. So stay tuned and hang out and watch for the next episode.